In our 10th problem, we need to find the sum of the series which is given to be 1 power 4 upon 1 into 3 plus 2 power 4 upon 3 into 5 plus 3 power 4 upon 5 into 7 up to n terms. Now in order to find the sum of any unknown series, the first step is to find the nth term of the series. The nth term is very clearly equal to n power 4 upon 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, which can be further written as n power 4 upon 4n square minus 1. We can again simplify this as 1 by 16 into 16 and 4 upon 4n square minus 1. Now in order to cancel this factor, we make this as 1 by 16 times 16 and 4 minus 1 plus 1 upon 4n square minus 1, which gives us 1 upon 16 times 4n square plus 1. This is a square minus b square upon a minus b, which becomes a square plus b square, or rather a plus b, and this becomes 1 upon 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1. So this is our nth term of the series, and we know that sum of n terms of any series is equal to sigma the nth term. In order to find s, we just need to get the sum as 1 by 16 times sigma of 4n square plus 1 plus 1 by 16 times sigma of 1 upon 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1. Now let us call this as S1 and this as S2. Now S1 is 4 sigma n square plus sigma 1, and we know that sigma n square is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus by 6, and sigma 1 is clearly n. So we write this as 4 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, and this is equal to n. So this is our S1, and our S2 will be equal to sigma 1 upon 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1. We can write it down as sigma of 1 upon 2n minus 1 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1 half times. Now this can be written as 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 7 up till 1 upon 2n minus 1 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1. We can very clearly see that the terms are getting cancelled. So our value of S2 will be equal to half times 1 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1, which will be equal to half times 2n plus 1 minus 1 upon 2n plus 1, which becomes n upon 2n plus 1. So our final answer of sum will be equal to 1 by 16 times S1 plus 1 by 16 times S2, which will be equal to 1 by 16 times 2n by 3 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 plus n plus 1 by 16 times S2, which is equal to n upon 2n plus 1. So this is our final result of the sum of the series.